Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 weirdly sexualized Nintendo characters.
Ah!
Ah!
You! How did you... What?
For this list, we'll be looking at the strangest characters that were portrayed in a somewhat sexy way. We're not saying that they shouldn't be sexy, but we have to ask, why? Which character did you find weirdly attractive? Did they make the list? Share with us in the comments below. Number 10, Hellen Gravely, Luigi's Mansion 3.
It's Haka. Min is Noah. Nano Sanrashu.
There aren't many spooky ghosts we'd die for in the Luigi's Mansion series. Melody, one of the Area 2 ghosts in the first game, was one of the rare exceptions, but then we saw Hellen Gravely in Luigi's Mansion 3. This ethereal woman has some kind of Cruella de Vil vibe going for her, minus the overblown makeup and hatred for dogs. No, what she has is class. Her dress isn't obnoxiously revealing, yet still maintains a hint of sexiness along with that perfectly coiffed hair. She'd be higher on the list if she didn't have that creepy, wrinkly mug underneath her visage.
Takim. Pizza.
Number 9, Jody Summer, F-Zero series.
Those who don't take my white cat seriously learn to regret it.
Now, we'll be honest with this one. Jody Summer is rocking it. This fine young lady is gorgeous and can tear up whatever course you throw at her. She doesn't just have the dangerous curves, she owns them. So if we're so stunned by her beauty, why is she on this list? Well, her outfit doesn't exactly leave much to the imagination. It genuinely looks like she's wearing a bikini over a bodysuit, and it makes her look a little goofy. Is it really necessary to wear something like this when you're spending the entire race in an enclosed airborne machine? Number 8, Pyra and Mithra, Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Ah!
Ah!
You! How did you... What are you doing in my bed?
Wait!
Ah!
Nintendo has a notorious reputation for wanting to appear family-friendly to their audience. However, even when it comes to their anime-styled franchises, they manage to sneak in some form of fan service. Take Pyra and Mithra, for example. These two ladies are known for their voluptuous assets and have had hundreds upon hundreds of fan art pieces created for them. Although the one part that makes simping for them weird is the fact that they share the same body or the same existing space. Some weird time-space continuum nonsense that forces them to switch places all the time. Yeah, it's hard to explain.
Shut up!
Number 7, Crystal, Star Fox series.
Kill Cloud and a kekt mojorik oi. Kill Ola General.
Whereas most of us were trying to hide our affection for Lola Bunny as kids, there was another sexy furry character who we weren't entirely sure about. Those expecting to kick off Star Fox adventures with dogfights were instead introduced to Crystal, a blue fox lady who wears practically nothing. We get that she's supposed to be from a more primitive region of the galaxy, and her people can communicate with dinosaurs, so maybe they've evolved past full clothing. Well, honestly, whatever works, Crystal. You do you, and if you've got it, flaunt it. Number 6, The Great Fairy, The Legend of Zelda series. The Great Fairy is rather interesting when it comes to her appearance. In most Zelda games, she's depicted in the same way you'd expect a fairy to look. Tiny, innocent, cute, and a bit more like a children's fantasy story. Then there are the 3D Zelda games where most of the time she's a giantess with a flirty grin and vines for clothing. Basically, this is one character you hoped your parents never caught you interacting with, or else you probably wouldn't have been able to play Ocarina of Time or Twilight Princess ever again. The game is rated E for everyone, Mum. I swear. Number 5, Midna, The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. on the subject of Zelda, let's talk about Midna. We have the strangest feeling Nintendo really wanted us fans to latch onto and simp for her. For starters, Midna has that mysterious one eye hidden, one eye shown look going for her, like your typical scene girl. Then she's got thighs thick enough to save lives, but just in case you couldn't get enough of her, she has a second form, the more human-like Twilight Midna, which is much more revealing than her diminutive form. It's clear Nintendo wants us all to thirst for the tiny shadow fairy lady thing. Number 4, Waluigi, Super Mario series. Why would anyone not blush at the sight of this unholy handsome man? Seriously, how do you think Waluigi got to be as tall as he is? Genetics? No. This dude was very obviously passionate about leg day and worked to get that lanky look. In all seriousness, Waluigi is sometimes portrayed as some suave wannabe Romeo. In games like Mario Party 8 and Mario Tennis Aces, Waluigi is often shown with a rose nearby. Why is this his way of vying for our love? Yes, sweet purple prince, we will accept this rose, as long as you accept our invitation to smash. Number 3, Candy Kong, Donkey Kong series. So, Donkey Kong we'd absolutely simp for with those hunky monkey arms. But when you start talking about one particular member of his family, things get bizarre. Even though Candy Kong has been around since the first Donkey Kong Country, she's always felt out of place. How to explain this? Well, you know how Jessica Rabbit is gorgeous but doesn't look like husband Roger? Well, with Candy, it often looks like we're seeing DK himself in a blonde wig and makeup with some pretty sizable assets. It doesn't help that Candy rarely makes an appearance throughout the franchise, so when she does show, it makes some of us go, what the heck? Number 2, Peachette, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Nintendo fans, we need to have a little talk. This time, Nintendo had nothing to do with this. Everyone took part in the joke, and now it's time to fess up. In case you were living under a rock, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe introduced a new power-up that turned Toadette into a Princess Peach-like version of herself, Peachette. Fans quickly put 2 and 2 together and came to the conclusion that if Bowser came into possession of such an item, he'd become the infamous Bowsette. This caused a massive, catastrophic storm of lewd fan art and animations, and since then, we can't play this game without all those NSFW works coming to mind. Is this what you wanted?
Yay! I did it!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Everyone, Fire Emblem series.
The last time we fought bandits, you saved me. Maybe I can return the favor this time.
Okay, everyone, and we mean everyone, is sharing the blame here. Fans, Nintendo, and even us. For those who have never played, Fire Emblem has featured some aspects of dating sim genre, and the newer games let you focus on building relationships with various characters. This very crucial and ultra important part of the game has conjured a whole other sub-fan base of fans who will defend their favourite waifu or husbando until the bitter end. Don't lie. Even if you watched someone else play the game, every one of us has simped for a Fire Emblem character at one point or another.
In the mood for more awesome gaming content? Be sure to check out this video here on Mojo Plays. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.